Why, hello there. Welcome back to my daily long play stream. This is where I do a playthrough of my current game for a couple hours a day, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, from Wednesday through Sunday. I'm back playing Alan Wake 2 on the Xbox Series X, and yeah, there was recently an update to this game, and apparently one of the things they did is they eliminated the need to tap through the photo sensitivity and save warning thing before it just booted into the main menu, because apparently I didn't have to do that, I think. I'm not sure, but they've also added some other stuff. I'm not sure if they're ever going to be relevant to the this stream, but I guess we'll have to see. Yeah, right now I'm still in, what do you call it, Bright Falls, and I'm about to head to the police station to check up on Alan Wake, the sheriff's station, he's in the custody of the Federal Bureau of Control. You know, the whole organization behind the game Control. And yeah, and I'm going to pop into my save file here, and we'll get started. Yeah, this is obviously going to take me longer than the recommended 20 hours because I'm slow and incompetent. Also, I just like exploring this game. And I feel like I'm getting more of my money's worth, maybe? I've yet to even try this whole switching characters mid-mission thing. I'm hoping that the game will just automatically do that for me or something. Okay, what the heck is going on here? Ah, here we go. So, I did actually record and upload some more 4K HDR footage of this game, of just exploring this town. I want to make up for the rather crappy first video I did. And that is scheduled to publish on Friday. It's nothing, I don't really do anything. I just loaded from the save file and walked around this town. Showed it off a bit. Well, yeah, let's take a look at these goals. Need to go to the sheriff's office to give the clicker to Wake. We have already investigated the previously flooded area, at least to the best of my ability anyway. But, yeah. Let's just head on out.
They think they're so mysterious with their ridiculous masks.
Interestingly enough, despite the amount of time I spent in that video, which we'll publish on Friday, looking around at some nooks and crannies, I didn't really find anything, like, new. Anything like, I would have to go back to in this game, in this stream.
One of us needs to stay at the lodge in case Marcy shows
Because it's like, oh, alright. Guess there just isn't anything I have to remember to go back to.
This is not the time to geek out over this stupid gear, Riley. It's all toys anyway.
Look at that old car. Looks like an old Crown Vic. Or something. I don't know. Also, there's like, apparently, Saga mentioned at some point that she wanted to go and meet the mayor, who was at some building in town. Maybe town hall? It was only an offhand comment she made after reading one of his signs, one of the mayor's signs. Well, to be perfectly honest, I don't even know if that's even possible. Because, like, the town hall is clearly outside of where the game wants me to go. Unless there's, like, a back entrance from this park here. I don't think that's even possible. I don't know. It's not like this game has, like, a quest log indicating, like, oh, these are side quests you can take on. No, it just says, like, here's your main objective. Go here. Do that. Whatever. Can't go up there. Alright. I do have a tendency to get distracted. Obviously. So let's pop into the sheriff's office and see what's up. It's on Main Street. Okay, something's going on.
Power's out. Always a good sign.
And this area suddenly turned into a combat zone. The close-quarter nature of this area suggests to me I should have the shotgun out. Well, I really wish I had a pump-action shotgun. Someone's in a closet? Where?
Agent Estevez? Is that you?
Anderson? Didn't I tell you to fuck off?
Looks like it's a good thing I didn't.
Looks like. My leg's busted, so I'm gonna need your help. Listen, there is a person out there with you invaded by something that we call the Shadow, and if you don't...
Taken. Yeah, I'll handle it.
Yeah, this is not her first rodeo. Whoever it is making an awful racket. Sounds like they're eating something. I was really hoping to only have to use one shotgun blast per enemy. Apparently that's not in the cards right now. It's possible that was a tougher enemy. I heard a door open. What caused that? I don't know. In any case, yeah, we have some enemies to clear out.
Clear, Estevez. That leg doesn't look good.
Feels even worse.
Great.
But thanks for saving the rest of me. We should talk.
How about I take care of this noise?
Holding cells. Is that where they're keeping Wake? Door's locked, though.
Okay, so maybe not. Okay, are you going to give me a key? What happened?
What happened here?
Where to fucking start?
How about the beginning?
We came to check out a system alert at Cauldron Lake, but it's worse than we could handle. Real boondoggle.
Oh, great.
Police, my own agents, most were invaded before we could even react.
What did the FBC come here to do?
Bright Falls is the site of a recurring Altered World event. The Shadow is stronger than we expected. We're low on resources, problems at HQ. But we do have equipment for dealing with the shaded threat. We were just caught off guard before we could set it up.
Have you found my partner, Agent Casey?
Problems at HQ.
Yeah,
Did this game take
the
place
woods.
concurrently with Control?
Shadow. It did something to him.
Is he okay?
He's alive. We took him down to the morgue for an examination. Haven't heard anything since the attack.
He's alive is not the same thing as he's
Where's
okay.
Wake? I know what's going on here. Wake can fix this.
Alan Wake is a para-utilitarian. The word's a mouthful, so you know it's serious. We have him locked up in the holding cells per protocol. He's connected to the Shadow in some way.
Estevez, I need to see Wake. How do I get into the cell block?
Okay. Protocols don't mean that much at this point anyway. Don't make me regret this, Anderson. Until the power's back on, the door to the holding cells won't open. There's a fuse box downstairs in the basement. Here. I need these keys.
Let me guess.
Back
We're
into
going to
the
have to
morgue, huh?
find a fuse box.
Fantastic.
A fuse, I mean. Do Do you think that opened the ranger station? Probably not, right? Don't forget, A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3. What? Six, 7, 8, 9, 0. What? Alright, I'm gonna zoom in on this. And I'm gonna like take a screen capture of it. I'm not sure if it's gonna like be meaningful, but I feel like I should have that information available to me just in case. Ooh, cookies. I like cookies. Only they're freshly baked though. I don't like dry cookies. Hey, remember when I said I wanted a what do you call it? A pump action shotgun? Alright, Dagnammit. This might seem kind of like a waste of time, but this is often useful in determining where I'm supposed to go or what I'm supposed to do next. Sometimes it's not just useful, it's also vital, as in the next objective won't become available until I go through this process. Linking cult activity to Wake. I assume it'd go here, right? No.
That's it.
Okay. Apparently that's where that goes. There's an awful lot of these stuff I can't even do yet for some reason. I don't know. So about this shotgun. If I can get a shotgun that can hold more than 2 rounds before I have to reload, that would be ideal. It's not like it's firing both shells at the same time anyway, so there really is no benefit to this. I mean, being able to fire 2 rounds in rapid succession is kind of a benefit, but not enough of one. So, what do we think here? Yeah, I don't know. Is there anything in here that would tell me how to get that thing open? I guess I should take a look at the map. That might help. Sure doesn't seem like it. Hey, look, there's like arrows here I can grab, but I can't use because I don't have the crossbow. Nor do I know how to get it. So it has it has like 7 numbers circled. 1, 2, 3, 9, 0, 1, and 2. Is that an indication of something? Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry, M-N-O-P. That's just continuing the chain. Okay, L-M-N-O-P. That box with a weird circle around it seems to indicate the shotgun. It might be for the shotgun, but... crap. Well, I'm not seeing anything in here that would help me get that. And even if I wanted to brute force my way into trying to figure it out, the fact is that, one of the issues I would have with that is that there's a delay between when you check a number and when it would actually open, assuming it's the right one. Sorry. I thought that might have said something about the shotgun. I wonder if there's anything in the back here that might say something about it. Should probably grab whatever here we go. Apparently it's in a box. Ah, here we go. Something in here. Shotgun ammo. You know, I wonder if we'll get something like, find something in the basement that'll help us out with that. Alright.
Do you read me, Anderson?
I read you.
Nope.
Have you had Al frequency
I hear
this
you, but I
entire
don't
time?
read you.
Eavesdropping is a big part of the job. But no, I got it from your partner. Anderson, look for a fuse to replace the blown out one in the fuse box. That should get the power going again.
Yeah. On it.
I'm always concerned that like these dead bodies are going to somehow come back to life. It is a horror game, after all. It is a shoebox, but not a save spot. Interesting. Oh. I mean, the reason why I said that's because, oh, there's no light in here. Maybe there will be once I replace the fuse. Batteries. Yeah, okay, you're right. I'll put the arrows into the shoebox. Because I'm not going to use them, because I can't. What? I do kind of want to put these painkillers in there as well, but the problem is I don't really have, like, a lot of healing items. I'll put one of them. I'm just a little concerned about the fact that I'm going to have to make room for this other shotgun, assuming I can even get it. And it's definitely a downside to having a big arsenal of weaponry in this game, because it does take up a lot of space in your inventory. Gotta keep that in mind. So where should I go here? Can I even get into here? Yes, I can. In fact, I can use this thing. Yeah.
Another cult stash?
Where? Oh. What? So it's supposed to be like how many sides there are? 1, 3, and 6? Nope. Now, I wonder what the line in the middle of the triangle is for. I don't know. Maybe it's how many lines there are. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if that's the case, then this should just open up by increasing this to 4. Yep. Well, I was able to figure that out somehow. Gotta check. It's always helpful to check the map for stuff that you might be missing here. So I never would have known that that cabinet was something I could open otherwise. Great. Quick save. It's amazing how quickly even an expanded inventory can fill up here. Crap. I'm sorry, I just keep finding reasons to head back into this room. Thing is that these flare, I don't even have the ability to use these things. Because I don't have the flare gun. Yet. Do I really need 4 grenades on hand? Certainly don't need more than 4 flares. You know, that sawed-off shotgun is actually quite small. Maybe, it does have a little more benefit than I was giving it credit for. I don't know. What do you think we're going to encounter on the other side of that door there?
Casey! Is that you?
Anderson?
Hold your fire! I'm coming in!
Eventually. Ah, crap. Where is he?
Hey, Anderson. Like what I've done with
Oh.
the place.
Dagnammit.
Could use a bit more glide.
Funny.
How are you holding up?
Don't give me that worried look, Anderson. It's a flesh wound. Gave me a chance to have a nice chat about ex-wives with Kieran. Agent Estevez, I mean.
Making new friends, huh? I'm jealous. Are you sure you're okay?
He doesn't look
fine.
okay.
What's the situation on your end?
What happened at the hotel?
Wake was telling the truth about the cult being after him. That thing, the dark presence, it's real too. I saw it. A fucked up monster cloud. Wake tried to warn me. It knocked me out. FBC found me in the woods later.
Watery turned out to be a good lead. Found the clicker and the cult. But the horror story's changing reality. Like Wake said it would. Logan, she's, the story claims she died here. But we can stop it.
Wait, Saga.
What?
What do you, Logan is gone. She has been. For a long time.
Casey's affected by the horror story too. I'm fighting for them all now. I'm gonna fix this, Casey. You, Logan, all of it.
Okay, so here's a question.
I
What
just
if
need to get the
she's the
power
one
back
who's
on first.
actually hallucinating
Give
it?
hell, Anderson. Just remember, some things in life can't be fixed with a light switch. As for the power problem, here. I found a fuse on those poor bastards there.
I'll take care of it. Stay put, Casey.
Thankfully,
I'll let you know when it's safe.
quest items you don't have to make room for in your inventory. Be pretty messed up if you did. You know, this map sure does make this basement look huge.
Anderson, good news, bad news. You can get to the cell block now, but the shaded hostiles that were in there are on the loose.
Thanks for the heads up.
All right. Okay. Okay. It would have been a good idea for me to wait on the, putting the, what do you call it, the fuse in the fuse box. I should have anticipated that. Alright, how about if I get a little something that might be a little more effective in this fight? Ah, crap.
Good.
Ah, terrible fire. Ah. Yep.
Stay put, Casey. I'll let you know when it's safe.
I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, so bad news is I got killed. The good news is I didn't have to checkpoint all the way back there, and now I can actually take some time to, like, explore this area before they start coming through. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, it's amazing just how, with how many different nooks and crannies and highly detailed objects there are in this environment, that there's so little that you can actually interact with. Oh yeah, that's what I need. Look at that. Also, it might be a good idea for me to address my hotkey situation. Not hotkey, what am I talking about? My quick select menu. I was thinking, you know, those flashbang grenades might have been helpful. If I could set them up so I can actually use them, that'd be a good idea. Okay. Ah. This game is sometimes really fussy as to where it wants you to stand in order to open things and such. Annoyingly so. Okay, what is the game? Is it this thing that I've already opened? Sure looks like it, but I've already gotten whatever was in it, so why is it still showing as a thing I can open? I don't know. Also, why did the game teleport me outside like that? Oh, wow. Well, sadly, even though this room is rather large, there really doesn't appear to be much in it. Whoa, here's something. Nothing useful, but you never know. Apparently the morgue is off limits. Can't even get to the door, let alone try to open it. You know me, I'm gonna make another pit stop in here. Save it. Deposit some nonsense in here. Especially like this nonsense. Can I merge these two things? Yes, I can. Awesome. All right, let's quick slot this to here, I guess. And quick slot that to there. Okay, so like the good news is that I'm at full health. So I should be able to handle stuff, right? Now, do I want to like, I'll make sure like this door is closed at least. Where should I set up? I don't know, but I'll hopefully be able to figure out a good way of
Anderson, good news, bad news.
doing this.
You can get to the cell block now, but the shaded hostiles that were in there are on the loose.
Thanks for the heads up.
Okay, that's the effect of the upgrade that I got on Sunday. Like that. don't like how long it takes to get into that mode though. Okay, where's that weird two-headed monster? When do they appear? Okay.
More coming down.
Where'd it go?
Much quicker on doing that, which is good. There. That's what I call doing a
Situation is
better
under control,
job.
Estevez. Coming back up.
Copy.
Might want to make sure you quick save first. Thanks, Escovitz. What would I do without you? Alright. Hey, you know what? I can get better at this eventually. It just takes me longer than it should, that's all. Sadly, I did not find any information that helped me get that shotgun. So, we're going to have to keep looking. I think the game wants me to go to Wake, though, so let's just do that.
Anderson, over here.
Where? Oh.
Behind the counter.
Yeah, I see you.
Got a little cramped in that closet.
Is the FBC sending any help?
We were the
No.
help. Well, us in the lake house. But we still have Bureau gear specifically engineered to fight this threat. It's stored in the backlot. We were setting it up when the Taken interrupted us. We have light arrays, a containment cell, etc., etc. We are not out of this fight yet.
What's at the lake house?
It's a Bureau research facility at Cauldron Lake set up to study the effects of this AWE. When I got into town, I went there for backup. The whole station is lost, taken by the Shadow. Lost a lot of agents. Barely got out myself.
Great.
What's going on?
We had a hell of a time avoiding those Taken. Ended up back here. Anyway, I wanted to warn you that we have the Koskela brothers in the cells as well. They're the ringleaders of the Cult of the Tree. Don't let your guard down.
Wish me luck.
According to the
Okay.
local probability department, it's statistically bad luck to wish people good luck during a crisis.
Thanks.
Right. So we gotta. So why are they locked up in the same cell holding area as Wake? That doesn't make any sense. I don't think it makes any sense. I want this shotgun. Yet there's no information as to what the combination to this lock would be. I don't like the sound it makes when it goes in that mode. Keep thinking it might be just like on some thing of paper on the wall or lying on a desk. Something that would not be seen as like an object you can investigate on the what we got here. I couldn't access this before, could I? What kind of moron would do that? Officer Cooper. Unfortunately, I see nothing in here about that. Do you think that these books right here are an indication of like what I should be looking for? Like maybe the first letter. Okay, so it's going to be like a 3-digit number, right? And I see like 5 books here. Although they're not in any... I mean, I can guess they'd be in this order, so yeah. Would it be based on the author? The author's name or the first... I was going to say a lot too. The first 2 books have authors' names with a letter initial. I don't think that that's meaningful. Something on here is making noise. I don't like it.
An electrical lock system with no failsafe. Smart.
I only read this email on the other computer. Why didn't she make note of it then? Crap. Oh, wow.
Saga! Fucking FBI, FBC, you government fucks all fucking this up for us! Let us the fuck out!
You're the leaders of the cult. You're not going anywhere.
Wake will ruin everything. Get rid of him, Saga! You fucking shot me! Typical government stooge.
Oh, the guys from the commercials.
Fucker! You come to our town and act like you know what you're dealing with, but you have no fucking idea! Let us out! You can't stop it, none of you can. We can take care of this. We've been preparing for this.
Blah, blah, blah.
Saga, do you have it?
You wrote Logan into the story. You told me yourself. From the dark place.
Listen, Scratch is coming. He's close. He's almost here.
My daughter is dead because of you. She's a child. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm trying to fix this. I will fix this. I'll save everyone, but we're running out of time. I need the clicker.
I have the clicker. You will fix this. You will save my daughter. Promise me.
Yes, I promise. But we're out of time. Hurry!
Gee, I sure hope there wasn't anything else in here.
He's a fucking monster, Saga!
That's not actually Alan Wake, that's Scratch.
Waiting for you, motherfucker. I'm gonna fucking destroy you!
That's not Alan Wake, that's Mr. Scratch.
Yeah.
Scratch. He was pretending to be Wake. The plan is fucked. Esteban, come in. Scratch is here. How do I stop him?
Bad news. The containment unit isn't prepped, but the light array should affect him.
How do I activate the lights?
I can turn them on from here, but you need to prime the 3 power cores first. The glowing FBC generator.
I found the lights. How do I activate them?
I can turn them on from here, but you need to prime the 3 power cores first. The glowing FBC.
The heck am I doing here? Yep, that didn't go well.
It's Scratch. He was pretending to be Wake. The plan is fucked. Estevez, come in. Scratch is here. How do I stop him?
Bad news. The containment unit isn't prepped, but the light array should affect him.
How do I activate the lights?
I can turn them on from here, but you need to prime the 3 power cores first. The glowing FBC.
How do I activate the lights?
I can turn them on from here, but you need to prime the 3 power cores.
Alright. Is there like a specific order I need to do this in? Do I have to do a certain number of times, or do I just have to be faster?
How do I activate the lights?
I can turn them on from here. You need to prime the 3 power cores
found the lights. How do I activate them?
I can turn them on from here. You need to prime the 3 power cores.
What do you mean prime it? No explanation for what priming it means. I hit the A button when I'm next to them, but it doesn't do anything.
It's Scratch. He was pretending to be Wake. The plan is fucked. Estevez, come in. Scratch is here. How do I stop him?
Bad news. The containment unit isn't prepped, but the light array should affect him.
How do I activate the...
I have to hold down A.
He's too fast. Got one.
2 more to go.
How do I activate the lights?
I can turn them on from here. You need to
Another
I'm
core activated.
assuming that's basically what I'm gonna have to do. Is use the those flashbang grenades. There we go. Sorry about that. Wasn't immediately obvious that I had to hold down the A button. Me being a moron and all. And I figured it out eventually. It's one of the many reasons why this game takes so long for me to play. This game and games in general.
What the fuck do we do now?
So that wasn't Alan Wake that I was playing as then. Interesting.
Scratch is Wake's double. He tricked us. He almost got the clicker from me. The whole plan has gone out the window. How could we get this so wrong?
Textbook boondoggle.
You said it, Anderson. It's a shit show. So what's the plan?
Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over. I should have trusted my gut. Had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake. When that insane monster cloud came at me in the woods, I saw a face inside it. Wake's. I think he was always a monster. Always Scratch.
The FBC usually handles stuff like this, right? Any thoughts?
Hold up. You brought a paranatural object in here without telling me and then almost handed it over to a hostile entity?
I didn't know if I could trust you. That was a mistake. So was believing Scratch. But it's not too late. I just need to understand more.
You got that right. Let's start acting like we're on the same side, yeah?
The horror story's changing reality. It made it so my daughter died here, even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia. Do you know if that's...
AWEs are localized distortions of reality. The area outside town might not be affected. Sometimes they expand, sometimes they fizzle out. If we can make sure it's the latter, your kid might be fine.
The whole thing is a nightmare. I can't let my family be torn apart.
Having family isn't easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence. My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Karen, you're better off without her. I know I am.
He is not looking so good.
So tell me what I'm missing. The FBC must know something.
Good news, we have Bureau intel on all of this.
Bad news?
Bad news, it's highly classified. Good
I
news,
figured.
consider yourself deputized into the Federal Bureau of Control. Here's a key to the cell where we keep the files. Happy reading.
Okay. Thanks. Go team.
Oh, okay. Still doesn't get me to where that shotgun
You really
is.
Don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery and then Logan, oh, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case, if you were willing to return to the area.
Okay. That's enough. The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction. Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here. I remember the truth.
No. Wake or Scratch, whoever that was, said the story could be used to attack us. We all need to question what's real. With that said, how do we know the story isn't giving you false hope?
I can't convince them. I just need to change the story.
Ah, save point.
This is the kind of case my ex hated. The ones that might kill me.
That's funny. The cases that might kill me were my ex's favorite.
Ha! That's funny. Same thing about not nuking the fish. Alright, well, let's take a look at the map here. Apparently there's someone over here.
I'm sorry about your brother, Ilmo.
Jakob was all heart. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the Cult of the Tree.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult? Exactly. We protect Watery and Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch. Well, that was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have. How long has the cult been around for?
Certain folks around here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. And when I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult. It was genius. Just the name did half the work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night. Business 101. Fear is a great motivator.
You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing. Not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
Mm-hmm. I guess that poses an interesting question. What if there is no distinction between them? What if they are literally the same person? It's possible. Alright, well, I guess I'll head into the prisons, these cells, and take a look what we got here. Supposedly, there's a manuscript page in one of them. Here it is. That is a lot of blood. That's odd. It didn't give me the option to just like read it. What's going on here? Sorry about this. I just need to take a look at the I need to take a look at my own stream to figure out the name of it. Sheriff station attacked. Okay.
Agent Young held his clipboard up to the light. The equipment was all accounted for. He ticked the boxes, satisfied. A noise on the other side of the back lot made him pause. He peered into the darkness. Nothing. Shrugging, he signed and dated the form. Estevez wanted everything ready, just in case. Young appreciated a cautious leader. Estevez had held it together even after the oldest house had gone dark. Young began to head inside. The local sheriff's station was a tight fit, but at least they had a coffee machine. Young felt optimistic. They even had the para-utilitarian in custody already. Another clatter behind him. Closer this time. He turned, hand on his holster. He called out to the darkness.
This station has been seized by the Federal Bureau of Control. You're not authorized to be here.
Suddenly, the lights flickered, went off. Young couldn't see a thing. Then from inside the station, the screams began.
All right. Yeah, I know there's some work I'm gonna have to do in the Mind Palace. I just want to poke around here and see what's what. Obviously we have to get in here.
Wake isn't the first person the Dark Presence disguised itself as.
Interesting.
The lake is a gateway to the Dark Place.
That's okay.
What the
Fairly
hell is
believable.
a para-utilitarian?
Sounds like a really odd religion. I don't know. I'm gonna go outside if the game will let me, and oh, look at that, it will. Take a look at the what do you call it? There's a storage box somewhere around here. Ah, here it is. More of these stupid arrows I can't use. Hey, look, it's raining. Thanks, Ollie. So, what do we got as far as, like, anything else that we might be able to make use of here? Rifle ammo, maybe? No, it's pistol ammo. Okay, never mind. Who's that guy? Why is he acting like a zombie? Whatever, the game's not treating this as a combat area. Alright, so the game really, really wants me to go to the Mind Palace. So, let's take a look here. Caseboard. Guess I'll take care of some housekeeping before I do that.
The clicker amplifies any changes to reality suggested by a piece of art. Makes them permanent.
Okay.
The dark presence is vulnerable against bright light. At least that makes sense.
Alright. Why wouldn't that go there?
Doesn't make sense.
It makes sense I would go there then. Okay, really, game?
Think.
Ritual was meant to destroy Taken, not create them. So would this go in the ritual section? Ah, crap. There we go. Sorry, but it's not always clear, at least to me, what, I think we have to do the whole, profiling before we can do that stuff. Maybe with that, too. Barbara Jagger. Wake is still in the dark place.
I need to know what information I can still trust.
Alright, fine, I'll go over here.
Ilmo said the cult kills Taken. Is he telling the truth?
Surplus deer masks buy in bulk. We've got a floater, a Taken on the shore. Call the gang Yakko. We are going hunting. Cult of the Tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Ilmo is telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken. We're on the same side. If the cult is killing Taken, then why did Nightingale turn into one?
Private party. Invitation only. Wrong time. Wrong place. Time to go, Yakko. A job half done isn't done at all.
Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual.
Okay. Alright, we have more. We have a lot of this stuff to do.
I can tell something is wrong. What's happening to Casey?
I'm a goner. Swell. A shadow crawling under my skin. In my head. Call my ex. Tell her I'm sorry. Terminal case, Casey.
Something is wrong with him. He's hurt worse than he says. He's scared. Wake told me the clicker would fix this. But Wake was actually Scratch. How can I trust anything he said?
The artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your piece. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the light switch is true. Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want. The clicker can make that ending come true.
But we don't have Wake. Everything we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying.
I didn't think that was the case, but yeah.
Scratch was pretending to be Wake. Manipulating me. What does he want from me? No! I'm in control here. It's my mind place. He's powerful. Too powerful. Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel his single-minded drive to get the clicker. I assumed Wake escaped the dark place. Is it possible he's still there?
The Big Apple in an ocean of darkness. Gone diving. Note from my editor. You're using the wrong tense. Trapped in a loop. My friends will meet him when I'm gone.
Wake is still trapped in the dark place. Maybe he always was.
That certainly seems to be the case. Really, game? You're not gonna let me do this? Has already taken So much stuff for later. What's going on here?
Wake is trapped in the dark place. He's been reaching out, communicating with me in the overlaps.
Didn't I theorize that that was the case? I'm not sure.
Hello, and welcome to Coffee World, voted Washington's best coffee-themed amusement park. All of our attractions are family-friendly and available to children of all ages, just like our coffee. So, take a sip
I'm
of
guessing
our
it's
coffee,
Washington's
beer, diner,
only
organic
coffee
and
favorite
let the
theme park,
adventure
so
begin.
wouldn't that also make it its worst?
Hold on for dear life on the Espresso Express! Oh! Soak in some local history at the Huatari Well, where two serial killers once hid the disemboweled bodies of their murder victims.
It's not haunted. No.
Come join Mocha Moose and the goats at our amusement park petting zoo. Just don't share your coffee with the goats. Seriously, stop feeding our goats coffee. Seriously, it's not amusing.
I think I have seen
Take
this.
in amazing views from the Slow Roaster Ferris wheel. I can almost see the Watery Lighthouse trailer park. This is so much fun! And finish off at our beautiful gift shop where seniors and children under 10 receive a 9% discount on keychains and propane tanks. Welcome to Coffee World. We guarantee you'll have a great time.
Right. Alright, so, like, what up? What up? Is there anything else I can do here? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, why does it still show that as being a container when I've already opened it? Unless it's like a different one. Nope, it's that exact one. And it is empty. I guess sometimes this game does that. It doesn't like to recognize I've already opened that. Maybe that's the case with that one thing to investigate near the what do you call it? The lodge. It's just the game scripting being broken or something. Definitely want a quick save here.
Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story. Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item, maybe even an object of power. We have verified reports that Alan Wake was in possession of it during the AWE here back in 2010. It definitely has power. You know that much.
I can come up with a plan. I always do. So the Cult of the Tree actually kills Taken. They were on our side, even if their methods are misguided and criminal.
It looked right from where we were standing. Nothing's what it seems in this case. Too many stories contradicting each other. Too many versions of the truth.
We have a lot of catching up to do after this thing is all over. Everything is different now. My family, me, the whole fucking world.
I'll buy the coffee, Anderson. Partners to the end. This case is one for the books.
I see what you did there.
He is not in good shape. That is one thing I can say for certain. Yeah, I know. I'm pretty compulsive about saving, but save early, save often. I don't like the idea of losing progress, either because I get killed or, like, I don't know, I end up, and, like, the game crashes or something. Paranoid about that. So what...
The clicker can fix this, but I can't use it without Wake. Tor knows about this stuff. Maybe he can help.
All right.
Wake is still in the dark place. How do I get him out?
We live and breathe rock and roll. From the silence of screams, from the fever of dreams. The clicker can amp up other works of art, not just Tom's writing. Anything created with passion. The dark power of the lake will make it creep into reality. But if the holder of the clicker believes in the art, they can make it all come true in the flick of a switch.
I can use the clicker without Wake. Only Wake's writing can change the horror story. But I can use the clicker to change something else. Like getting Wake out of the dark place.
All right. It's a little annoying having access to these clues I can't actually make use of.
I will use the clicker to change reality and bring Wake back at Cauldron Lake. I'll need the right work of art, but that won't be a problem.
All right. It's not letting me do that.
I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything. For good. So we need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I'm not filling out the paperwork for this one. I wouldn't know where to start. But I'm sold.
Okay. Look, this feels like something that once we get the ball rolling, there's no turning back. You sure you have it all figured out?
This is the beginning of the end game. To travel to Cauldron Lake, you'll need to save your game first. Exploring and traveling in other areas will be limited.
Not just yet. Give me a moment.
Okay, Anderson.
I'm certainly glad that the game gave me that warning, because holy crap, that would have been bad. Crap. So, like, what do we got here then? Well, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like there's any way for me to get to that shotgun. You know what's interesting is that it doesn't even show that on the map. Didn't really think that was going to do anything, but you never know till you try. So I guess the only time I was actually playing as Alan Wake when he was in the what do you call it, the dark area, the dark world. I don't know.
I'm gonna deal with the situation, Ilmo. But the town will need protection until we sort this out. I could use your help.
Right. Right. I'll round up the gang. Whoever's left. We won't let these fucking monsters hurt any more of our people. We'll do my brother proud.
Thank you, Ilmo.
Alright.
Anybody seen what I'm like emotionals about?
Who knows? If it's not one thing, it's the other.
I think they've got the Koskela brothers locked up in there. I saw them go in earlier.
Oh, dear. Probably got what happens when you don't cut a boat.
Interesting, it's still showing this container, even though I've already been inside of it, so I don't know what's going on there. I don't know. You think you'll actually let me go into here? It says it's open, but it's not even letting me interact with the doorknob, so I'm going to say probably not. Okay, so, like, the question I have is, like, what reason specifically do I have to not just go into the endgame content? Like, I know that there's the whole part about switching characters, but it's like, is there any particular area that I want to try to explore? Another question I have is, like, what about these, things I either want to get or cases, boxes I want to open that I can't. I don't know how to, and I can't figure out. Especially stuff like the, that shotgun would be really, really useful. Unfortunately, I don't know how to get to it. Generally, there are, like, clues within the environment that tell you how to open combination locks like that, but not in this case. At least none that I could notice. Look at that. Is that something I missed? At least I paid attention to the name of it. The cult finds the clicker.
After getting his hands on the FBC files, Ilmo Koskela knew what he was up against. He masterminded the cult, his and Yako's army, to fight the fucked up horror lurking under the lake, and a plan to keep those feds in their bunker by the lake in the dark. Outsiders would only screw things up. The Koskela sabotaged the FPC's monitoring station and rigged it to alert them when something was brewing at the lake.
Okay.
One time months later, when the alarm rang, they drove to the lake again, ready for a fight. But this time, they didn't find any monsters. Something else washed ashore. The light switch. They'd read how Wake had stopped Jagger with it in the stolen files. From that point on, whenever the cult caught someone taken over by the Shadow, they cut out the monster's heart, pushed the switch into the hole, and flicked it.
So that was the ritual then. Interesting. Well, I mean, that still wasn't like the point of interest, as it were, but,
I think you may be right. Might have been a mistake to come here.
yeah, think?
Marcy's coming back. Fuck, Riley. This is so messed up. I know. I'm sorry.
I'm wondering if the game will let me get back here. I mean, why wouldn't it? But then again, why would I want to? There doesn't appear to be anything here. There's no, like, interior layout of this building here. Which is strange, because it seems like it's large enough to justify having one. I think. I don't know. So one question I have is, am I missing out on story content by not manually switching characters? I don't know. Why are you still hanging out here? There's nothing going on. Okay, so like let's if I take a look here, there's a spot where I could use bolt cutters. And I wonder, like, spot that I could use, screwdriver. That's right, I didn't save the game when I went to this, ranger cabin here. Is that, like, wait, is that a different ranger cabin than the one in Bright Falls? I don't know. I'm just trying to think if there's, like, any specific, reason for me to go, like, back to this area. I mean, obviously, there's that, what do you call it, that crossbow, but I don't know. Got two things that use a screwdriver. At least one thing that uses a bolt cutter. There's also this area. Cauldron Lake. I can get into this area now, because I have the bolt cutters. Wow, there's a whole bunch of crap I need to explore, isn't there? I'm certainly glad the game gave me that warning. You know, there seems to be an awful lot of space on this map for more areas. But I'm not sure if that, like, matters or anything like that. I don't know. Majestic Motel. Was that motel from Alan Wake's American Nightmare? I don't think so. That was, like, out in the desert. I don't know. One thing is clear, though, at least as far as this area goes. It's not all that much, but hey, actually, looks like this door uses a screwdriver. What? Alright, I guess we could take a jaunt up there and then, like, come back, call the stream, and then maybe tomorrow I'll head out to the, other areas of the map. Well, this is definitely a case of I wish there was a fast travel method of fast travel in this game, because that would be really nice. So I'm going to try to head back to that ranger station, I guess. Pop some pills to heal up a little bit. Oh, I guess I did a little more than I thought. Holy crap, that's not an effective way of traveling. I can't see anything. I was thinking, you know what? It might be a good idea if I just, like, run with my flashlight off. That way I won't attract, like, enemies. But then I can't... Look at this. It's even worse in person because I have, like, the light from the window. And off the trail without even realizing it. That's how dark it was. So, yeah, so the question I have in this case is, like, why didn't the game tell me I could open that up with a screwdriver? I mean, I had one, but... I don't know. Unfortunately, she turns off her flashlight when interacting with stuff like that. And there's no interior map of this room, so I'm going to have to pay extra close attention to the environment to see if there's anything I can interact with.
Another rhyme.
That's a rather unusual fridge to have in someone's home. Ranger Station, Bunker Woods, Boatyard. Alright, I was hoping that... I'm still kind of hoping for information that would give me the combination of that safe that's holding the, Yeah, you can see Bright Falls from here. That's holding the, the pump-action shotgun. So that's what I actually want. If I can get that, that'd be good. Apparently there's an upstairs. You know, I feel like the pistol would be more useful in this enclosed environment. I would say the shotgun, but I think I'm getting low on ammo. Another bathtub. Okay. Remember, a lot of these, like, shelves and bookcases and file cabinets won't necessarily pop up as being an object I can interact with until I get right up on top of them. So I basically need to do that. Hey, look, a deer.
You were a handsome deer.
Interesting, not a single item of value in this area. In this house, I mean. And only basically a little bit of flavor text, too. But was it something that I collected in the mine? I can take a look at in the Mine Palace. That's a real question. Let's take a look here. Oh yeah, this thing. Okay, why wouldn't that go there? Okay, never mind. I got it. No, still not anything I can use there. So I was just thinking about that, the one thing I actually found in this, building was the, thing talking about location of, control test sites. FBC test sites, which was right here. I mean, unless, yeah, it was a thing I collected, but looking at the, Okay, there's no section that specifically identifies the Federal Bureau of Control. And yet it shows this as being an item that I collected. A clue, I mean, and that's not popping up in my list of clues. Parafictional research, okay. Now look at this. Wonder why I didn't notice that before. Hey look, muffins. Cool, I like muffins. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't really give me, like, anything, useful. I mean, there was obviously a nursery rhyme location, but I still don't know what to make of that. I don't believe there's anything more for me to be done in this area. What is this thing? Thought I already opened up that pathway. Oh well. Gonna have to head in that direction anyway. And that's not how I do it. Come on, game. Yep, I heard that. Does it locate the spots where I've already found, what do you call it, lunchboxes? No, but I have in fact already found this one. Alright. You know, the number of weapons that she could have, potentially, and the number of upgrades that they have, seems to suggest that there is way more potential upgrades than there are upgrade materials to work with. Suggesting that this game might require multiple playthroughs in order to get everything. I'm pretty sure I already used the bolt cutters on that, because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to get through here. I thought it was something. Yeah.
It's empty. There's nothing there, just darkness.
Okay. I guess let's go to Watery then. Maybe that's the hall where I can see the mayor.
And now, the sheriff's station? Did you hear?
Hear what?
Apparently, they locked up that crime writer, you know, the one who disappeared in Bright Falls years ago. And then they find him, and boom, all hell breaks loose.
Big city folk, the FBI, famous writers. Ugh, they're all bad luck if you ask me.
Hi, doggy.
Hello, Mayor Setter.
Oh.
Nice to meet you.
Increases maximum health. Look at that. There wasn't any word that actually did anything. Okay, marks all nearby resources and points of interest on Saga's map. Gee, that's awfully nice. Hi, puppy. Better believe I want to save after that. Alright, crap. I mean, there's no specific reason why I can't just keep playing. There's no specific reason why I have to limit this to, like, what do you call it, 2-hour stream. I'll probably just play it for another half an hour simply because I'm awash with stuff that I really want to do now. Hey, it's a little duck. Quack. I like ducks. Because they quack. Alright, let's get into here then. Alright. Another one of these weird doll thingies. Alright, more test sites in Watery. Arrangements, what does that mean? Whatever it is, some of these test sites have one of them, and some have two. That's creepy, whatever that was.
More of those rhymes.
All right. I mean, realistically, other than, like, going to work, I don't have any other specific plans for today. Oh, it sure seems like I've uncovered everything there is here. Guess it wasn't really all that much. That thing that made was actually that little doll I found on the ground. Sorry, but there's some kind of container over here, apparently. Look at that. Medicine. Oh, I will always take that. Be crazy not to. Apparently there's like a spot for a third charm for me to equip. I wonder where I would find that. Do you think that's like the payoff to some of these puzzles these cases I've never figured out? I don't know. Gotta take a look at that cult stash again, see if I can open it. Holy crap, it is so dark here. You know, in the original Max Payne, you could get a bigger flashlight, a lantern. A heavy-duty flashlight and then a lantern, excuse me. I wonder why such thing isn't available in this game. Be real nice, just saying.
Another cult box.
Oh, yeah, this is like, this nonsense. I sure hope whatever's in there is not actually important. So that's a locked door at the lighthouse. Kind of get to the trailer area. Apparently there's stuff I can get into. You know, a mini map on the bottom left hand of the screen would be nice. I know it might ruin the aesthetic of the game they're trying to make, but still. Would be nice. Alright, so let's see if we can make our way over to there. I know there's a save point there. I'll make use of that for sure, but yeah. Ay, caramba. What a day. Creepy coffee world over to the right. Might go there, but I'm not sure if there's a reason to other than like, as a shortcut to somewhere else. Specifically like the, that one station in that previously flooded area. Whatever that is, it's not something I can interact with. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, so this area is not a combat area. Interesting. Wonder why they make the distinction. Yeah. Well, if I ever get that crossbow, I'll have a whole lot of ammo for it. So this lock requires a screwdriver. Well, it's like this. I would approach these doors. It would say that it's locked, and I wouldn't bother looking on the map to see what kind of lock it requires. It's just, oh, I haven't need a key for that, and I don't have one. So, yeah. Ah, the physics engine is acting weird. Okay, I know that there is a trailer park stash key. Interesting. I have to get to that. Is that it? Apparently it is. Alright, another one of those. I believe I can get into this trailer now. If I can get around this rock, that is. Bolt cutters.
Oh, another rhyme.
I wonder if I were to complete all these things, if it would get me access to the third charm. I have no idea. Okay, come on, game. There's something over here. That's odd. When I was over near the dock, it counted it as a combat area. When I'm over here, it doesn't. Is this it? Nah, crap. The game is making it seem like there's a container somewhere around here. And yet, when I walk in this area, I don't see anything. Should I assume that I'm just missing it? Or should I assume that the game is just being a little glitchy? I don't know. I don't know what I should believe. All I know is that there's nothing there at the specific spot where it indicates a container is. Unless the game is like being deliberately vague or something. I don't think that's the case. I don't know. And one thing I don't understand is like why it still shows a magnifying glass in what was supposedly her trailer. It's almost like the game's telling me that I should still be looking around here for something, but it's not being specific as to what. Oh, FBI. So this has something to do with the that.
That's not right.
All right. Honestly, I never would have guessed that had something to do with this. Birthday card from Mom to Logan. All right. Look at that. Hey, look, there's a lunchbox over there. So the investigation icon disappeared. That tells me that there are, in fact, I should, in fact, be going back to these areas that have that icon. Yeah, I think. I'm slowly figuring this game out. Who knows? Maybe by the time I'm done playing it, I'll have some kind of understanding as to what's going on here. But, meantime, let's track down this lunchbox.
There's another lunchbox.
Here we go. I now have enough upgrade points to upgrade and get another thing, but the question is there anything I really want? Crap. I really wanted this one right here. If I can shoot through their darkness, that'd be a pretty nice perk. Gotta find more upgrade points, more lunchboxes in order to do that. Do you think it'll show like the location of other lunchboxes if I just look around at this map long enough? Or do you think it's only in areas that I've like been to? I don't know. I must have used a decent amount of those flashbangs on that one, on Mr. Scratch. Alright, so is there anywhere else I want to see if I can get to quickly enough? Or quickly, I should say. Yeah, there's a thing I can use bolt cutters on over there. The workshop. Guessing this is it right here. Oh, that's that float that's making sound. Okay. I think I could deactivate that thing. Should I even bother? Oh yeah, there's stuff supposedly all around here. I just need to, like, find it. Supposedly there are crossbolts somewhere over here. And it's actually quite difficult to see. Even if, according to the map, I'm right on top of something, it doesn't mean I'm actually going to be able to see it. Okay, so, like, that's not actually all that important. It's just a little annoying that I can't get to it. Okay. some other enemies nearby as well. I think. Alright, jerkface, show yourself. I don't know. Spare parts. Roller coaster, bumper bolts, and the espresso machine. Not the roller coaster, but the Ferris wheel. Guess everything else around. Maybe those arrows were actually inside the building. No, there's nothing I can do to disable that thing, unfortunately. Here we go. Rifle ammo.
Such a shame.
I see no signs of the cross. These it? They look like it. No. Alright. Yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna have to call it a stream here, folks. Yeah, it seems like a good time, I guess. But before I go, I want to take a moment to thank you for watching. I appreciate when people take time out of their day to watch my streams, whether it being live or even in archive form. Just as a quick reminder, I normally do a stream like this almost every day, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, from Wednesday through Sundays. So, my plan is, tomorrow, I'll be back here, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm going to continue trying to get to these other areas I haven't been to, or was stopped for whatever reason, possibly due to, not having the right equipment, what have you. To see if I can make it to this ranger cabin. And yeah, maybe even take another crack at this cult stash here, I don't know. And yeah, at this thing that has a crossbow in it. Look at this container. And I'm also going to make my way back to Cauldron Lake too, because that has the areas I haven't been to yet either. But yeah, like I said, thank you for watching. I'll see you back here tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, for more of my playthrough of Alan Wake 2 on the Xbox Series X. And until then, take it easy.